what are the ages of the kids that are being
That
helped?
particular program is actually for youth ages 12 to 17, but generally we will see mostly high school students. So maybe ages 14 through 17 once in a while, all the way up until 18.
In addition to that program, we've taught many kids in their summer programs, which have been much younger, as young as kindergarten.
Wow.
And we've done some intercession programs. And at one point, we even helped animate the kids' artwork in a collaborative project with Prel,
Oh, that's wonderful.
which was really cool.
Yeah. And Natalie, if you could tell me a little bit about the importance of Ohana Computer. I understand that they were or still are in Kalihi Elementary School.
They're not at Kalihi Elementary this year, but
Okay.
in years past we worked in conjunction with Ohana Computers to provide technology instruction for all of our students from kindergarten to 5th grade. And it worked very well for our students to be able to have a curriculum that was being taught to them on a regular basis.
What kinds of things would they learn?
For our kindergarten students, they were learning how to move the mouse and basic computer operations. They enjoyed their time in computers because they were able to do a lot of hands-on things. The upper 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students are a little more aware by the time they got to 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade about how to operate the computer.
Anything surprised you?
No, it was a very well thought out program while our children were being
I mean, as far as
instructed.
like the progress of the kids or
Yes.
anything like that, anything surprising?
One of the really cool things when I would go to visit that program when we do site visits is they were really large classes of like 20 to 25 kids, and to see them all on task and some of the kids standing up and pointing and helping their neighbors to keep them on task was really cool.
Okay, Chico.
Yes.
So what's it like being a student?
Well, I wish I could learn as fast as the real students do. However, it's great being a student. I, of course, knew Gigi at the bank and then followed her a little bit when she left the bank and started this. And when referring to the bank, I was so old that when the computer came on focus, so to speak, I remember somebody saying, "Would you like to take a class?" And I said, "Oh, no. To do that." Well,
A bank exec like you?
You're
You're smart.
Hopefully you have somebody who can tell you, right? But I find that the fact that I did not take advantage of that great opportunity, that I had gone to Ohana Computer, and they've helped me, and they've helped me immensely. I use it not only for news and this, that, and the other. My wife's businesses use it. And there's always something new on the computer every time you turn it on. And it's just wonderful. It's like a library, you know, with the keyboard in front of you.
When did you start taking the classes, and were there other seniors in
No,
the class too?
There weren't any seniors with me. I guess I started about 5 or 6 years ago, and then kind of rolled it over. If you know, and it's unfortunately every time you leave, they say, you know, but there is something else you need to know, and so they're able to do that. So I think it's a continuing thing. But if you don't know how to use the computer and you're in our quote age group, you miss a lot.
Yeah.
And you miss not even being with your kids and your grandchildren, because they open doors never that you'd ever had before, and it's such an interesting thing. I've got 3 younger grandchildren. I think they're 9, 8, and 7. And the last time I was in California, we turned on the game part, and we played cribbage and we played this. They'd had an absolute ball. So
nice.
it's good for discussions with your kids and playing with your kids, and as well as commuting with them.
It's also been really rewarding to work with seniors because they're very, they're hesitant in the beginning and they're scared, but once they get it, it's really fun to watch them. And at Palama, we've really had a lot of success. They service a couple housing units, and the senior program has really grown. So we have classes there 3 days a week now, and they're now to the point that they're inviting their friends to come, and that's really cool. But it has taken a long time to get to that point.
How many different schools is Ohana Computer part of, or how many, centers like Palama Center?
I'd say we're probably in about at least 12 locations. On any one given day, we're at 3 or 4 different locations at the same time. We do in-school programs, and we're teaching at our Redeemer Lutheran School, at Halau Kumana, a public charter school, and last year we were teaching at Kalihi and Wailupi, which due to budget cutbacks, we're not at either of those schools right now. We also have a lot of after-school programs, such as Palolo, Linapuni, Kalihi, Kahala, New Valley.